4 pieces of info, enough to get you going. Enough to get you going. Enough to get you going. Style tips that are actionable. Things that will actually change your life. Number 1, make sure that you have a color palette, right? This will go a long way. Have a couple of colors, not just like, I like this color, it's pretty. What's really great about a color palette is that it's something that you can constantly build on and you can mix and match it with a bunch of things. My color palette, I have colors that I feel look good on me, that I like when I wear. I have a lot of warm undertones, so I like things that have a little bit of warmth in them. If I have an absolute just pale gray, it's not flattering. I don't like it. I just feel like it makes me look ashy as heck. So I don't dabble in that. But if it's a gray that has a lot of like white streaks under it, white is something that is complementary to many skin tones, then it's a little bit more flattering. I have a couple of colors that I like, and if there's a color that you like, go towards the one that is warmer, if that's what's complementary for your undertone or skin tone, and go towards one that is cooler. Someone with a warmer undertone like myself, when I get reds, I do not get cool reds. Cool reds are just so harsh and it's very obvious, and there's something that's really off about it. But the warmer reds really softens and brings out a lot of the colors in me. I get a lot of compliments on them and I'm like, oh. But yeah, have a color palette, have a couple of colors that you with. So when you go shopping, it makes it a little easier. Anything that you add to your wardrobe, it already matches with the colors that you already have. All the colors that I do have happen to go great together, of course. Brown and red go really lovely together. Brown and blue go amazingly together. White goes incredible with everything. Black goes incredible with everything. And the shades that I have them in are shades that I love, and shades that also go together. I have a lot of deep toned things, so naturally, if they're already complementary colors and they're already a deeper tone, they're gonna look really great together compared to if you have like a fucking neon green and a pastel red. It would be like, what is going on? Next tip. If you are not a superstar, a movie star, a pop star, or whatever, sometimes you have to be a little practical. These are my amazing clothes that I wear for special occasions, and these are the whack clothes that I wear when I go to my non-creative job. Or these are clothes for work, these are clothes for day-to-day. Or maybe it's even like, these are clothes for work, these are clothes for special occasions, and the in-between you're kind of like, well, what is there? And it's really annoying where some of them get worn more than most, or maybe you feel like, I feel a little drab with these. Try to think of, what is the function of these clothes? What is the goal? Can I wear them everywhere? Do I want to wear them everywhere? Or are there going to be clothes that are only worn in this specific area, or clothes that can be worn in multiple areas, right? Something you can dress up and something you can dress down. Depending on the kind of job that you have to do this split thing. But if you're like me and you don't like this BS, or maybe have a little bit of freedom at your workplace, or maybe it's more like business casual and not like too uppity, enough room to play. When I first started working, I would buy clothing where it's like, these are gonna be work clothes, and then it's like everything for work. And then I'm like, I'm going to have clothes that I love and I can wear them in both areas. So if I personally cannot wear them in both, it's not happening. It's not getting purchased. If it does not bring me joy, it's not happening. It's not getting purchased. If it doesn't make me feel confident, you already know the answer. Exactly. Which leads me to my third point. Wear clothes that represent the kind of person that you want to be, and also that evoke the kind of emotions that you want them to evoke. Prior to me started to work, I had a lot of clothes that were affordable, but they did not really reflect myself. I've always been into clothes. I haven't always had access to the type of clothing that I want, even to this day. But we make do, and we look good. Get into it. We make do, and we look good. Fast forward, I got a little cash in my purse. Is there a black person here? I'm always making purchases with a lot of things in mind, but for segment number 3, one of the biggest things are, does it make me feel like the old me that I'm trying to shed away? Does it make me feel kind of like washed out emotionally or physically? Make sure it's complementary towards your skin. Do not forget number 1. Okay, if it makes me feel confident, if I feel like really free and it evokes an emotion of the kind of person I want to be, it's happening. Like, you're coming home with me. But if it does not, you know the answer to that. Tip number 3. Tip number 4. 4 is important. Make sure it aligns with either who you are or who you want to be, because it's going to reflect regardless. What do I mean by this? People with swag, or whatever you want to call it, they can wear anything. They just have it. That's the best way to say it. You can classify as confidence, charisma, just this external, internal, incomprehensible factor that they have, and they can pull anything off because they're that. There's something internally that's just like lie that they have. Make sure that whatever you choose, it aligns with who you are or who you want to be. If you are cosplaying, it will show. If you're not at a place yet where you can just go Mr. Bombastic, hella fantastic, like if you want to dress sexy and you just straight up go up the sexy meter, no, it's too soon. You have to build it up. So even if it doesn't feel right, it doesn't mean that that's not really you. It could mean that it's not you yet. You have to build up to that place. So either stay away from it's not you, or build up to that you want to be you. That is the perfect advice.